Hey y'all, welcome back. It has been forever. This is not a normal floss tube. It's not an update. It's not anything except for the fact that I want to share something super exciting with y'all. I'm not going to be signing because I'm going to be holding up things and all the good stuff. I'm sure you can see this lovely little stack here. I was contacted by a young woman by the name of Sandy who works with Flair, and she wanted to know if I'd be interested in trying out some of the products. Now, I've heard of Flair before from other floss tubers, and I've never really kind of jumped the gun because printed fabric, I've worked with printed fabric before from Lakeside Needleworks, but I didn't have a lot of experience with it. I didn't really know what you could do with it. So Sandy kind of gave me a ton of examples, which I'm going to show you here today, and let's just go from there because I'm super, super stoked, and I hope you guys are too. It's going to kind of feel maybe a little bit commercialist, not normal like myself, because y'all, I had to take notes, and they're I was gonna try to stick them. I can't read that far. Y'all are just gonna, I'm just gonna look down. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. So a few things that we wanted to talk about was the fact that Fabric Flair originated in Great Britain, and it was actually Gavork's parents, I believe, that started the whole process. And then Gavork moved to Massachusetts and decided to keep the business up and running from there. So let's see, they commissioned their weaves in Europe, and design prints fabrics are done in Massachusetts and in the UK. I'm not sure where in the UK, but I know I have a lot of people that are overseas in that area, over the pond. So there's options there for you to be able to order as well. After 100 years of plain fabrics, 100 years, like think back to that for a minute. Have we really had printed fabrics for 100 years? Because I feel like I'm just learning about it. I'm still a newbie though, so I mean, I have tons of stuff to learn. But they were the first to pioneer printed fabrics over 10 years ago, with the concept of backgrounds enhancing the stitching area to create true works of art. And I'll get to explain that with this stack a little bit more and with this stack and kind of break it down on how it all works. They have over 30 years of experience. They have 2 different websites that you can choose to go to depending on what type of fabric you're looking for. So fabricflair.com itself is more oriented towards wholesales, but you can do retail sales there as well. As far as I know, the way we were discussing it and the way I could explain it best is that Fabric Flair is more of the solids, the dots, the gingham, the more typical backgrounds that a lot of people use for holidays and seasonal type items. But we have dovestitch.com, which is more for everyday customers, which is probably where I would more likely go because they have a lot more fabrics that look hand dyed, that are a lot more loud, that are very different than just a plain solid color or a plain solid color with dots. So there's that. They are in the process of revamping their websites. They are planning on adding 1,400 different designs. That's exciting because I want to know what's coming. Anybody else? Because I'm super stoked. They have, it's 18 by 27 for a fat quarter, and they have what they call a medley. I almost said melody. That was wrong. Medley size. Now what that means is that you get the fat quarter, which is 18 by 27, but they divide it in quarters. So each quarter is going to be 9 by 13 and a half. And I have examples so I can show because I was a little confused too. And then a regular cut is 18 by 19, which makes your medley 4 quarters of 9 by 9 and a half. So they also have, and this was the other thing that I was a little not hesitant with, but just uneducated with, was the types of fabric they had. I was under the impression they only had Aida. False. They have 14, 16, and 18 count Aidas, but they also have 28, 32, 36 even weaves, and 28, 32, 36, 40 in linen. So again, not having a lot of information and not really educating myself. I'm glad that I learned a lot because I thought it was only Aida. It's not Aida, y'all. But I'm going to show you these. And what Sandy did was she took a design, a cross stitch pattern, and these look a little small. Don't freak out. When you order the correct size, your print will fit correctly according to the size that you need. But this is just a cute little pup. And I'm really glad I bought a ring light, y'all. I don't know if you can see it, the eyeballs, but it's doing really well with the colors. This little pup with the little pink and white stripe background. But look at that. That faint little rainbow. So all you're going to do is stitch the actual image. You're not going to stitch any of the background. That's already printed there for you. I love this one. You know how we love a good frame? So adorable. And this one's probably my favorite. I love how it's pre-framed. So when you finish stitching it, all you really got to do is, well, there's a million and one things you could do. If you want to make a pillow, if you want to put it on a canvas, if you want to frame it, but it's already got a nice little like frame going. So instead of getting a mat, it's kind of already there. I think that's super cool. Let me just set these up correctly. And let me set those. I also rearranged my room. So if the room looks different, the sitting position is different, everything's fine. We're all fine here. I will get to all of that, I promise, as soon as we are done with all of this. But this is amazing to me. So this is Mirabilia Starlit. Okay. And this is what we typically see that, you know, Mirabilia, they like to do the plain patterns in the background. I know a lot of us, including myself, have changed the fabric to make it more of what we feel fits it. But this one here is on what's called, and she was so sweet, she wrote little notes on the back, Seaweed Green Solid. Okay. The nice thing about them, and I just want to reiterate this because I think I may not have mentioned it correctly. If you have a pattern that you want to put on a piece of fabric, like a Mira, and you want to know exactly how is it going to fit, how does it work, that sort of stuff, you can get in contact with Sandy at Fabric Flair, and she can actually take your image and place it on top of the fabric and then email that to you so you kind of get a mock-up so you know exactly what it's going to look like when it's stitched. So that's that one. This one is called Cream and Gold Damask, which that is super pretty. I love, it's just a very light damask background. Gorgeous. This one, these are more with the polka dots. Let me see if there's a, she was so sweet, she wrote all the names down. Let me just set those over there right there. Aquamarine with French dots is what that one's called. But see how you can just see how just different backgrounds make different changes. It just makes the image different. And I know we all are loving the different. I love, love, love this one. This one's called View. Just looks like she's walking on a beach. At least that's the image I get. Gorgeous. This one's another pretty one. This one's called Pink Sunset Beach. That is very fitting. And so like I said, you send her your image and she can put it on a background and then send you the mock-up so you know exactly what you're getting into and if you like it, if it works for you, if it's what you're looking for. And this one right here, again with the beautiful frame, Golden Love. So all you do is stitch the Mira. And the background's all on there. I think that's gorgeous. I absolutely love this little like swiggle thing that's going through here. Not quite sure what that is, but it's pretty. Super pretty. So there's those ones. And then this one I know is another popular one. We all love the mermaids. Let me see. Lilith of Labrador, also by Mira. So granted, these look small because we cut them down to, you know, save space, time, and finances. But if you decide this is the fabric you want, you let her know that this is what you're going to be stitching on. And then you obviously get the bigger fabric, the size that you actually need to stitch her. And these are all 18 count Adas that she printed these on. But you go from this type of background, which this one is called Mermaid Background, to this type of background, which is called Monet Palette, Green and Blue. And that just makes it look darker, like she's deep under the water. Absolutely love that. Then there's this one, again with another frame. Beautiful Dreamer. Do you see the frame on that and the wording? I love that. Yeah, Beautiful Dreamer. I just think that's so pretty and how she pops in different ways. And this last one is called Misty Morning Pop. Look at that. I love like the watercolor in the background, the printed flower on the side there. I just think that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's that one. I think these are amazing. I'm super excited to be working with Sandy. If all things go well, I'll probably be working with her more than just this one time, so we hope. And I'll be able to share all the things because I'm super excited about them. This is another one. And again, she was super sweet. This is Christmas Magic by Joan Elliott. This is light green gingham. And this is another one that's going to be more towards fabricflair.com. So more of the, I don't want to say plain Jane because that's not what I'm getting at, but more of like the subtle type backgrounds. Isn't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. And then this one is called Christmas Sold Stars. Just see how much different she looks just between the two. I just think that's gorgeous. And I never thought to use fabrics this way before, but I mean, I'm using hand-dyed fabric, so, you know, is it really that far of a stretch? This last one is Christmas Oval Frame, and here we go with the frame again. I think that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, same pattern, but three different results. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Same exact pattern, 3 different results fitting on what you like. And I love the fact that she mentioned that they're coming out with 1,400. That's a lot of designs. That's a lot. This cute little witch. These ones do not have names on the back, but that's okay. I love that. So in this, all you're going to do is stitch the witch. Everything else is background. So if you have a pattern that's got like the big moon, like the first one that comes to mind is Sleepy Hollow. If you have something with the big moon, you can check out like their backgrounds that have the moons on them. Send them the photo of Sleepy Hollow and then they can put it on top so you can see exactly where your placement's going to be. And then this one here, just again, same witch, different background. I love how it just looks like a smoky night sky. And like something's on fire down here. That's just kind of, or it's a sunset. Maybe it's a sunset. Maybe she's just really high up. Super cute. I love this little cat. Absolutely love this little cat. Let me show you these. Look at him. And this just screams Halloween. Absolutely love that one. This one's Halloween's, oh wait, just kidding. Bright Halloween green and purple is what this one's called, which very fitting. This one here, again with another frame, is Halloween Thrill. Check out that background. You got the little spider webs in there, all the bats. The little cat just looks so confused, the little spider. I love that though, because I see myself taking the extra and wrapping it around a canvas. And then I don't really have to worry about framing it. This one here, oh, did she send me? Those are the ones she sent me 2 of. Just kidding. That's the same one, but check that one out. So now it looks like he's looking towards the house, like what's going on over there. I love it. So cute. That one is called Child's Fantasy Halloween. So, and I could see something like from one of the Halloween magazines, if you find something that fits in this little area here. How cute would that be? And this last one, Halloween's Bats and Cats. Love that moon. Love it. Absolutely love that. So adorable. And this one here, this is one that she really wanted to showcase because, again, this is a pattern that I think is on their website. I could be wrong. Golden Gate Avenue. Designer is Nancy Rossi. I'm going to go with Rossi. R-O-S-S-I. Granny Smith Solid. So again, this is coming back to the basics of a lot of people who like to have just the solid color and what the pattern would look like. Versus going into the next one, where here we have more of a day sky called Meadowview. And this one reminds me a little bit of the one that I used for Mythical Medieval Style. It was kind of blue on top, green on bottom. Mine didn't have the little clouds though. I kind of wish mine had the clouds now that I know that's available, but that's okay. Super cute. And this last one is called Winter Frost. How gorgeous is that? So we took it from green to day to winter scenes. It just boggles my mind how one pattern can look so different just based on fabric. And I mean, I kind of knew that because I'm working with hand-dyed fabrics, obviously, but to be able to see the mock-up of it, I think is what really makes the difference. And the fact that they offer that is amazing. This one here is super cute. And this one she was kind enough to send me the pattern and the fabric for, but this is just another mock-up so you can see what it looks like. The thing that she said is really cool about this is that if you want the background to be a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, you can put that in your notes and they can adjust the ink for you. So if it's too dark, you can ask them to lighten it. If it's too light, you can ask them to darken it. That's amazing. That to me is just, that's awesome. And then this cute little one. These are both patterns. The witch and this one here are both on the website, Fabric Flair. Fabric Flair? I'll verify. I'm not sure if it's Fabric Flair or dovestitch.com. I think those are both just for fabrics. However, they are Fabric Flair on Etsy. I wrote it on my notes. Please hold. Because I didn't want to forget. Okay, no, just kidding. So on Etsy, it's dovestitch dot, as in D-O-T, you have to spell out the dot, and then .com, and you can find a little bit of both. I think the patterns may be there. We'll find out. This one's super cute, and all you're doing is stitching the witch. You're not even stitching the little lines. You're just stitching the witch. And so let me show you some goodies she sent for me to keep, which is super awesome. And my brain, when I tell y'all, my brain has been spinning about what do I want to do on these. This is 18 count Aida. It's called Halloween Perfect. And I love the fact, okay, let me just say, I love the fact that she circles the names for me because now I'll never forget. But check this out. Do I have any idea what I'm putting on there? I have no clue, but I'm going to find something. Look at the damask in the background. Look at that crow, raven? I don't know how to tell the difference. And those colored pumpkins. Look at that damask. I love that. Love it. And then she was sweet enough. This is just called Halloween. Again, mine is spinning. Y'all know I have a ton of projects from Halloween magazines, right? I have a feeling I'm going to grab a few out of there and stitch a little something something on these because they're awesome. Can't wait. 18 count Aida is right up my alley. Love that. This one here is called Raven's Claim. Oh, good. I was like, I don't see a bubble. There's no circle. No, she had to write it on the side. Check out that cool guy. Again, no idea what I'm going to stitch on it, but we're going to figure that out later. Can you see that there's 3 jars here? I kind of want to stitch something like bigger here and then find something in the magazine that I can just put 2 little things over here. I think that would be super cute. And maybe like a witch's hat on top. I don't know. All the things we'll discuss in the floss tubes. However, super cute. This one here is called Witch's Hat Jar. See, speaking of witch's hat. Oh, it's so cute. Again, another image that I would probably place right dead center here. That floating skull, the little ghosty and the pumpkin. That pumpkin looks really worried about that spider right now. I'm just saying. Super cute. This is definitely my time to start stitching Halloween because, well, not that I'm going to finish anything before Halloween, but I'm just saying. Okay, these are the medleys that we just discussed, where they take it and they chop it. And this one's called Mermaid Scales? Yeah, Mermaid Scales Medley. Check this out. Now this is a 28 count. Lugana, I believe, is what I asked for. Look at those gorgeous colors. So this is what they can do. And it's not just pre-programmed. So it's not like you can just say, oh, I only get this. No, no, no. You can go in and pick any 4 that you want, and they will make this for you. So if you want like 1 Halloween one, 1 mermaid scale, 1 Christmas, and 1 plain Jane, they'll put it together for you in a form like this. And I'm going to get you up close because these are super sparkly. The glitter does come off a little bit. So it's not like an opalescent fabric. There's actual glitter. Hopefully, can y'all see that sparkle just a little bit? Super pretty. And I already know one of these. It's just gorgeous. I already know one of these has got a project in mind for it. I'm already kind of planning. And then this one is called the Creationist Medley. Again, a little bit more of a galaxy type scene. And this one is 18 count Ada. Yes, this one is 18 count Ada. Check that out. There's 4 different panels here. A great way to build up your stash, especially if you do a lot of smalls. I don't do a lot of smalls, y'all, but I'm working on it. But great way to build your stash. Show these all to you individually. Just, oh, I love the watercolor marks. Absolutely love that. This kind of looks like a sky to me, so I don't know what again, I have no idea what I'm going to put on any of these, but I know that my brain is spinning, and I cannot wait to start working with them. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this one's got the sparkle too. I didn't realize that until just now. Can you all see that? Maybe? No, it's a little more faint on this one, and I think it's just, there's sparkles in it. You're going to have to trust me. Here's the pattern, and this is one of the Fabric Flair patterns. That's that which I showed you earlier. Now here's the thing. I know for me, I have a real hard time with patterns that are this big. So I'm not going to show you the pattern. I'm just going to show you a tiny little bit, just so you can get an idea. Their patterns are bright and beautiful, easy to read, easy to follow. And then she was kind enough to send me the fabric for this one. So now see here, this one is 28 count Lugana. Whoops. So for this, here's my fabric. All I'm going to do is stitch the witch right in the center. That's it. And if I wanted this darker, now granted, I didn't know that was a thing, so I didn't know I should request it or not. But if you wanted this background darker, all you have to do is send it to them in the little notes section and say, want darker fabric. And I'm sure Sandy is more than willing to communicate. She's been amazing to work with so far. Super quick responsives. Just amazing. I'm super excited to work with this and start all the Halloween stuff, because it's that time, y'all. It's that time. Okay, set that to the side. Here's the cute little, and you can see how bright without me even showing you the pattern. That's the pattern right there. That's how big it is, so it's super easy on the eyes, which is awesome. So that was the other pattern they sent, along with the cute jar. 28 count Lugana. Nice wood grain. And again, I don't have to stitch those disastrous lines because we all know I can't count past 2. All I have to do is stitch the witch. Super, super cute. I'm so excited. I will also be doing a stitch with me on these just to kind of, because I don't know what I'm doing. So maybe some of y'all are like, what do we do with those? I plan on doing a stitch with me, and we're going to learn how to do these things together because I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. However, if you stuck around for 23 minutes, 24 minutes, however long this is going to be, I want to let y'all know that Sandy is super excited for y'all to come check out the sites. She is giving this one away. So if you would like to win this, there are a couple of rules and stipulations, obviously. Please check out Fabric Flair. If you get a moment, that would be fantastic. Be over 18 because Sandy is going to need your mailing address. Do not say giveaway, do not say free, or any of those things that cause trolls to come in and steal our stuffs. I want this to go to somebody who truly loves it, truly wants to stitch it with me, because we'll sell it together. Yeah, I'm still so baffled by her kindness and her generosity and choosing and picking me out of so many wonderful people to work with her doing this to help build up their business. It's amazing, and I'm truly honored. So she's going to be giving this one away. The keyword is going to be Fabric Flair. So right here, FABRICFLAIR. Just tell me, have you ever heard of Fabric Flair? Have you ever used Fabric Flair? All that good stuff. So she's going to give away the pattern and the fabric, your count choice. You don't have to do 28 Lugana like I did. And just leave your comments down below. I have a plan on, all the plans. Just all the plans. Just trust me that there's more information coming. There's more things coming that I'm super excited to share with y'all. I promise, y'all know me. I don't just choose anyone to work with. The fact that Sandy reached out to me at first, I was kind of hesitant because I have had a few people reach out and go, oh, we really want you to work with us. I have one company that keeps trying to reach out asking me if I would promote their glasses. If you watched my channel for a few minutes, just even in the beginning, you know I don't wear glasses. Obviously, I'm not going to, I'm of no help to that person. But the fact that Sandy has taken the time to watch my channel, watch my video, get to know me as a person just a little bit through what I've shared, it was such an amazing feeling. So Sandy, if you're watching this, thank you so much, my dear. I cannot wait to keep working with you. And hopefully this brings people in. I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. And I can't wait to get started. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.